Now, Germany's President Frank-Walter Steinmeier is in Jerusalem in a show of solidarity with Israel. He's expected to meet Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu later. On Sunday, Steinmeier met families of hostages taken by Hamas in the October the 7th terrorist attacks. And he also held talks with the Israeli President Isaac Herzog. Steinmeier's two-day trip to Israel will be followed by visits to both Oman and Qatar. Here's what he had to say about the situation in Gaza.
Hamas has forced a war upon the entire Middle East region. Nobody can deny Israel the right to decisively combat the terror and to defend itself against these brutal attacks. And yes, this fight also affects civilians in the Gaza Strip. Measures to protect civilians in Gaza continue to be necessary, as is the provision of essential aid. That's what international humanitarian law demands. And that's why it's good that the agreed pauses in the fighting are being used to provide the civilian population in the Gaza Strip with humanitarian aid.
That was the German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier speaking there. DW's chief political editor, Michaela Köfner, is standing by for us right now. Michaela, this is an important visit for the German president, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. The German foreign minister was already there several times. The German chancellor, Olaf Scholz, was there. And now Germany's president spoke to his Israeli counterpart there, Isaac Herzog, conveying the message once again that Germany stands by what is a fundamental principle of German policy, Staatsräson it's called here in German, which is to stand in for the security of Israel and of Jewish life in Germany and elsewhere. At the same time, we also heard Frank-Walter Steinmeier there show empathy towards the suffering of Palestinian civilians. He's also due to visit a hospital in East Jerusalem today. He also visited a kibbutz and has pledged 7 million euros. That's just come through to help reconstruct that kibbutz, which was attacked by Hamas. So he's trying to really convey the message that, yes, Germany will stand by Israel, and at the same time show the world and try to make the case that Germany is not biased against the suffering of civilians on the Palestinian side.
Beyond showing solidarity, though, what role does Germany actually play in this conflict? Does it have any actual clout? To some degree, the real clout here, as we've all seen also in recent weeks, is really with the United States and with countries in the region. Qatar, of course, being a key country there, which helped negotiate this exchange between Israel and Hamas, of course, with those people held hostage being sent back, hopefully also today, and in exchange Israel handing over detainees and prisoners. At the same time, Germany enjoys trust by Israel. That really came through here. So it will always act in Israel's best interest. That's what Germany has pledged once again. At the same time, it is a major donor towards Palestinian civilians. So it's trying to act in Israel's best interest, also talking with partners in the region. Steinmeier is going to be staying in the region until Wednesday, isn't he? Can you tell us a bit more about his other stops?
Yes, he will travel on to Oman and then to Qatar. Both countries have close ties with Palestinians. Qatar, of course, where some Hamas leaders are actually residing, having the closest and most direct contacts with Hamas leaders. So that's where the German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, who also is a former foreign minister, which is becoming very tangible here, will try and do Germany's bit to try and stabilize the situation and hopefully get more of those hostages released.
Michaela, thanks so much for that. That's DW's chief political editor, Michaela Köfner.